Well, as you heard earlier in the program, the U.S. markets also took a drubbing today, punishing a major company you probably know. It is such a tailspin, many wonder, is the entire economic landscape shifting right before our eyes? Neil MacDonald is following it all from Washington. Neil.
Peter, the very system people here trusted and revered for so many years seems to be convulsing and changing daily. Americans used to say, as goes GM, so goes the nation. People are now hoping that's not so. What used to be the biggest company on earth lost a third of its value today. GM stock is now worth what it was in 1950, $4.76 a share. Standard & Poor's threatened to cut credit ratings for both GM and Ford, citing accelerating, deteriorating industry fundamentals. Forecaster J.D. Power predicted the global auto market may collapse in 2009. That's largely because many Americans can no longer get a car loan. Credit markets remain frozen despite unheard of spending and interventions by Washington.
So we are on the cusp of a global recession.
Today, President Bush's officials confirmed the U.S. Treasury may partly nationalize several large American commercial banks.
As the president has said, that the radical and bold, aggressive steps that we are taking on the economy are not ones that were part of his natural instincts.
Thank you. Thank you all.
It's actually astonishing how quickly conservative doctrine has been shoved aside. Republican John McCain now wants the government to buy bad mortgages directly from homeowners. And free market bulls are calling for even more.
It is time for the Federal Reserve to step in and buy stock index futures. Be the first buyer, and others will follow.
Calmer voices, too, predict a whole different era may be at hand.
It will not be 1930s, but it could be a deep and long recession, and it could lead to a very different role of government.
Again, the changes are coming so rapidly and so abruptly they're almost disorienting. Effectively, the American public is being told that a decades-old worldview hasn't worked. President Bush plans a national television address tomorrow. Peter?
All right, Neil, thank you. Neil MacDonald in Washington.